If you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of noise in your house that you cannot find a quiet minute to pray, then I'm also willing to bet that you're feeling frustrated because the amount of noise and the lack of concentration on your part feel completely out of your control. And that lack of control, that feeling in your body, feels really scary. It's one of the most scary feelings that a human being experiences. Unfortunately, as a homeschool mom, that feeling of lack of control is something we experience every single day. And if you're not managing your mind, then I'm willing to bet that you are swimming in overwhelm and frustration most of the day, which again feels really scary inside your body. And it's no wonder that you're not enjoying your life more. My name is Emily Brown, and I am a life coach for Catholic homeschool moms who want to have more joy and confidence and enjoy the journey of life in homeschooling. You can find more details about what I do in my program, the Happy Holy Mama membership, in the link below this video. But for now, I want to help you get started with the thing that you really need to do in order to start feeling better and focus on your prayer. And that is create safety inside of your body. Because if you are in an emotionally elevated state like frustration or overwhelm, that feeling of lack of control is keeping you at that emotionally elevated state, which means, unfortunately, your thinking brain, your intellect is much lower than what it needs to be for you to problem solve and show up the way you want to. So, the very first thing I want to teach you how to do is create safety in your body so that your emotional state can come down and then your intellect can go up. First, I want you to focus on what is within your control. Again, we're super focused on all the things that are out of our control, like the noise or the mess around us, and we're not focusing on our prayer. So, what I want you to do is create safety in your body by focusing what is on in your control. I want you to ground yourself in the here and now, in this present moment. And you can do that by feeling your shirt or your pant leg, feel the chair around you or the table in front of you, anything that is going to help regulate in a sensory way your brain back into this present moment and what it can control. And remember that you are in a safe place. And that's actually step number 2 is remind yourself that you are safe, because when your body is feeling that lack of control or that overwhelm or that frustration, then it really feels very unsafe in your body. And you'll notice that your heartbeat is racing, you're probably breathing really fast, your shoulders and your stomach might feel really tight. And so you're in kind of a fight or flight kind of mode, and we really need to actually tell your brain with words, okay, out loud, brain, we are safe. We are in a safe place. I am in my home. My home is safe. I am not being attacked. We actually have to talk our brains down from that heightened emotional state. And remember, we are in a safe place. So we're grounding ourselves with a tactile sensory sensation with the chair or your pant leg. And then we're going to really remind ourselves with audible words, I am safe. Okay. What I'm doing right now, what I'm experiencing right now feels very scary, but I am actually very, very safe. And then the third thing I want you to do is to really calm your breathing down. Again, when we're feeling that overwhelm or frustration or lack of control, then our heartbeat is racing and our breathing is probably very shallow and tight. So, what I want you to do is actually place your hand over your heart and maybe over your belly if that helps as well. But I want you to take really deep breaths and focus that breathing, send that oxygen intentionally down into those places into your body that feel scary, that feel tight or overwhelmed or out of control. I want you to tell yourself what I'm experiencing right now is very scary, but I am safe and I am strong. I am capable of handling this overwhelming emotion. I am capable of feeling this scared feeling right now and reminding myself that I am safe. And once you're calm and that elevated emotional state has come back down, then you can get to work. That's when you can engage your intellect. That's when you can problem solve with clarity. And that's when you can really focus on your prayer more intentionally and so much easier. Even when there's a lot of noise going on or the house is a mess, it is okay. You know now how to handle the feeling of overwhelm, and you know that you can focus on the here and now. Remind yourself that you're safe, remind yourself that you're strong, and that you can do this. And all three of those steps are so, so important in being able to focus on what's within your control and getting out of that scary, out of control feeling that really keeps you distracted from what's important here and now, which is your kids, your homeschooling, your marriage, and most importantly, your prayer. I go into the feeling of what overwhelm is and where it comes from in my masterclass, How to Stop Feeling Overwhelmed. So I'm going to go ahead and put a link to that below this video so that you can go dive deeper into this for yourself at your own pace. And if you are interested in learning more about what I do as a Catholic life coach, then I want you to come visit me at fiatlifecoaching.com. And if you want to learn more about my program, the Happy Holy Mama membership, then it's going to be fiatlifecoaching.com/membership. I'm going to put a link for all of those web pages below this video. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe so that you can get notified every single week when I release new content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschool lifestyle. I hope you have a fantastic week. God bless.